Hello and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess. This is your daily read. So let's see, what do we have coming up for you today? Everything's kind of come out. So let's see. I'm going to pull some cards for the overall energy. We're going to look at home, we're going to look at career and money, and we're going to look at love and relationships. So overall energies for the day. We've just had the new moon. So we'll see what energy is coming out. We have the Lovers. Wow, soulmate energy coming up here. And at the base, we have the Page of Cups coming through. So I'm going to pull these new cards that I used in my new moon reading because it is all about bringing new things in. So these are cards I don't normally use. So energy around the home for September the 17th. Energy around the home. Oh, we have conflict and gratitude. Okay, so there might be a little bit of conflict around the home, but there's also a sense that it will get resolved. And it might be around feeling grateful for what it is that you have in your home as opposed to looking at what you don't have. So that might be kind of the energy that you're looking at around the home. Let's pull a card for money and career. Money and career. The conflict might be that you think that people are not being great, like being ungrateful. It could be all around gratefulness and things like that it comes up. So let's pull a card for money and career. Sorry, they're all just falling out here. 2 have just fallen off. 3 have fallen off. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Wands and we have the 5 of Cups. So I actually feel like you, in terms of some things, in terms of not having enough money or feeling like there's been some kind of financial loss or loss in your career, you're going to find yourself in a better position. So things are going to start looking up. You're going to, that 5 of Pentacles energy, you're going to be rising above this and feeling like you're getting above it and getting above the challenge of a sense of lack when it comes to your money and career. So, yeah, I think things are going to start feeling better. You're going to be finding yourself in a much better position. So let's look at love and relationships. So you're putting those things behind you, any kind of financial loss. We have the 10 of Wands. The burden will soon be lifted from Sam's shoulder. This is from the Lord of the Rings deck. So in terms of love and relationships, something that has been, it's kind of funny because the new moon energies just come in and suddenly brought this new stuff, but this new energy, there's lovely new opportunity and energy in, but suddenly things have to shift. It kind of, it's like the square no longer fits into the circular hole that used to be your norm. And suddenly the new energy comes and goes, boop, boop, boop. It's now a square. And suddenly some things need to be immediately addressed and looked at. So this is a burden that I've been carrying around in relation to love and relationships that it's time to let go of. And that's one of the things that this new moon energy is just coming in and shifting things and moving some puzzle pieces around, clearing the space so that suddenly this opportunity can come in and be fully realized. We have as a kind of, I was going to pull a message actually from Spirit before I move on to this. Message from the universe, message from Spirit for the day. What 2 messages have come out? We've got silence and ancestral stories. That silence is so powerful, that word, silence. I feel like this is you going, silence. And just putting a whole heap of like energy that was distracting or taking your energy and just going out. It's like you've got this power to suddenly freeze time. And everything, when you say silence, everything stops. And you're like, okay, now I can think. And what's coming up is this ancestral stories. It's about your history and about the history of your history and where your past, where you've come from, and the people and the players and the stories that have been passed down from generations, and what you've taken on and what that means to you and how that shaped who you are. And it's time for that to be looked at and either honoured or reassessed depending on how this is going to fit in with your future, the ancestral stories that you are now creating. So it's connecting back to a very ancient part of yourself as well. But you need the space to be able to look at this and to be able to really fully understand and process this energy. So I feel like, that silence seems so important, because it's like if someone's talking at you or someone's just saying things and you're not liking it, it's just like it might be voices or thoughts in your head that just kind of saying negative things. You're just saying no, enough, or something negative that someone's saying to you. It's like, no, I don't have to take that on. And so there's this lovely surprise, that energy coming in, a very creative energy coming in as an overall energy with the Page of Cups as well. So there's going to be a surprise for you today. It's going to be a happy surprise. It could be an offer of love, but I just feel like there's something unexpected that's going to help you along this emotional journey, because the Lovers has come in as like the overarching energy for the day. This is a lovely, beautiful Gemini energy that's come in. And it is a sense that the spotlight will now be on very significant relationships and how they now fit into this new energy that's being generated by the new moon. So there might be choices to be made around connections with people. It could be bringing you closer together. There could be blessings upon a relationship as well. So I feel like whatever it is, all it is kind of, like I said, this whole day's reading is all about suddenly just rearranging some things in your life to be able to have the best possible environment, both in reality, 3D reality, and also energetically, spiritually, for the new energy that's coming through at the moment with the new moon to prosper and become successful. So let's pull a little crystal for the day. And we have blue lace. So this is all around finding the clarity, and this has kind of been a bit of a theme for the week. And yeah, I can see suddenly like the energy's been a few things might have been, it's kind of moved a few things around. There's a bit of instability. So finding that clarity is going to be really, really important. I'm going to pull a letter for the day. And we have B and the number 3. So number 3 might be significant. That Lover's energy could be around 3 different people, or the ancestral energy can be around 3, like family members. It can be a group of 3. The B yourself. It can be related to someone whose name starts with a B, or a place whose name starts with a B. It can be related to both of them actually, a very mirror each other. So it could be a relationship that you're both very similar, but you're slightly different. And maybe you're mirroring each other. And there's a sense that one person's playing very small here. So yeah, I think that ultimately when it comes down to that silence, just be yourself, sit still and let this energy process, because it's like things are suddenly shaken up a little bit in order to make way for the new. So hope that helps. Looking forward to the weekend to see what energy comes from that. See you tomorrow.